Good, everybody? It's your girl, not Asia. Bars and real shit. Oh my god. Power. Season 4, episode 7 was so lit. Oh my god. I hope y'all all seen it. And if you haven't, I don't know what you waiting for. And as usual, I don't know where to start off, but listen, I'm gonna start off with Tariq. Okay. So in the beginning, of course, Ghost and Tariq is on a train, because when Kanan left, he took the car or whatever. So Ghost is just looking at all the fathers and sons and looking at his son and realizing that he's not being a great father. You know what I'm saying? Because, his top priority was always being a drug dealer. So now he's seeing what's more important in life. But you know what's crazy? Tariq hanging with Kanan actually brought out that hood side of Tariq. Like, he actually taught him about the streets and shit, so it's really no turning back at this point. It's to the point where Tommy asked Tariq, "Did Dre know Kanan was alive?" And he said, "No, I never told Dre." So from the rip, we found out Tariq is not a snitch. I was like, "Oh shit," because they taught him that. See, that's fucking crazy, man. Kanan really took him under his wing, and he actually loves him as a son. Cause when he killed Jukebox in that last episode, it was crazy because he loved Jukebox. They go way back, but he chose Tariq. That shit is crazy. I better not find out that Tariq is Kanan's son. But anyway, all right, y'all. So Ghost and Tasha, they started arguing in their bedroom, and Raina was outside the door, and they didn't know. So Tasha was like, "You should have killed Kanan 10 years ago when I told you to." And Raina heard it. So she started knocking on the door. I guess she just couldn't take no more, or she couldn't believe what she was hearing. And she was like, "Is Dad in here?" And she ran and gave her dad a hug and stuff. And it's crazy because Raina been, in the dark for a while, but also she been walking around being quiet, listening and seeing everything. So this is turning her into someone else too. And I'm sure she's gonna blow up on them pretty soon. She already told Tasha, "Damn, stop calling me baby girl. I'm not a baby." You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised she didn't say I'm not a fucking baby. But anyway, Tasha explained a little bit to her, but come on. Like, it's way deeper than what Tasha told her, and Raina knows that. Alright, y'all, so let's see where we're gonna go from here. The kids are really getting to know who their parents are, man. This is crazy. Alright, so then, meanwhile, Tommy approached Dre and asked him if he known about Kanan, you know what I'm saying? And he said no. What did Tariq tell you? He said Tariq said you didn't know. So, of course, Ghost went off Tariq's word and just, because he pulled a gun out on Dre, and I thought he was going to kill him. But he was like, he going, for now, I guess he like, I'm going to fall back for now until more evidence comes out or whatever. Because, all Dre care about is being distro, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, they went in the building, they found Julio dead, and Dre had a nerve to say, "Now can I be distro?" Over a dead body. And Tommy was like, "Damn, the body not even cold yet." But anyway, he said, "Get rid of the body and you got the job." You know what I'm saying? You got the job, kid. And you know what I'm saying? Dre was happy as shit. And he actually leaned over and said to Julio, "I win. I win, nigga." Something like that. "I win." That's crazy. Alright, y'all. So, I already talked about Raina asking questions or whatever. Alright, let's talk about Tasha and that lawyer Terry. Oh my goodness. Now, this is in the beginning, y'all. Like, she really likes him. You can tell. It's really apparent that she really deeply cares about him. And that's crazy because that's how Ghost and Angela was. This is crazy. Like, even if Ghost was to ever find out, what can he really say? You know what I mean? That shit crazy. Even though she was sleeping with that young boy, don't forget. So that was kind of payback right there. So I guess Tasha just like, look, this nigga ain't giving me no real attention. Everything about our life is fake, so I'm gonna do me. That's how I look at that, y'all. Alright, so Tommy, he realized that the tattoo was cut off of Julio's neck, so he knew that those gang members did it. So of course now that shit gonna cause a war, and they might end up saying that Dre had something to do with that shit, that Dre set up Julio. It might come down to that because Tommy had a meeting with them and actually asked for a deal, like he wants a lot of territory and money back. And, they said they're going to think about it. But, I mean, they might rat out Dre just to keep their shit. I don't know. Maybe that's why Tommy asked for so much, because Tommy is very smart. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, of course, when he first approached the gang members, they said somebody else did it. And Tommy don't speak Spanish, so Tommy shot the boy in the forehead. And Dre just stood there. That shit is real fucking crazy. Anyway, meanwhile, Tariq is sipping lean like it's water. I'm talking about just sipping it, sipping it. He might overdose. I mean, he's really, really sipping it. That shit is crazy. Like, but that's what they got his body used to. Him hanging with Kanan and shit. Now he's addicted. Let's see what else. All right, Terry invited Tasha to karaoke night. Oh my goodness. So Terry was singing, which they didn't show that part. And then Tasha got up there and sung a song. And then they started kissing. I'm like, damn, all right. It's a public place. But I mean, it wasn't really nobody in here. But still, they was kissing. I was like, oh, wow. Meanwhile, Ghost replaced Tasha's ring with a really big diamond. Because, you know, she had to sell her ring or whatever. So he went and got her a really nice ring. Of course, it's for appearances. And he made that clear to her. So she know he don't really... There's no love there no more, y'all. It's really not. And then he had a nerve to peck her on the lips when he gave her the ring. Like, he might... I thought he was going to make her confused because she stayed looking confused. But anyway, all right. So, Ghost was at a meeting that the boys set up. What is his name? Oh, my God. I'm going too fast, y'all. Y'all know his name. He set up the meeting for Ghost to do the real estate. And Lorenz Tate was there. It was so decent to see him. I was like, damn, he's so handsome and youthful. Like, he looks the same as he did 20 years ago. I'm like, damn, he really takes care of himself. That's crazy. But that's really dope, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to probably become business partners because it's just, that's the conversation they were having. So hopefully we get to see more of Lorenz Tate. That would be real decent. But anyway, Terry was at that meeting, at that little party get together as well as Tasha. And he seen the ring on Tasha's finger and got jealous. I was like, no, he didn't. So anyway, meanwhile, Mike wanted to kill Jerry. So he actually crept up in the building, knocked on his door. His daughter answered and said her dad wasn't there. He'd been working late. And he had a gun behind his back. He had a silencer on it. He really was going to kill Jerry when he opened that goddamn door. That was crazy. But little does he know, Angela and Jerry is at Angela's apartment viewing the surveillance video from Truth that night when everything happened, and they done seen Mike walk up the steps, and they know he has to be the one to place the gun. Woo! It's starting to get heated up, y'all. Oh my God. So anyway, after the meeting, back to all right, Tasha showed up at Terry's apartment, you know, and tried to explain that ring. That was crazy, but of course he said he had no business being jealous, da 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 da. And then Tasha was like, she wished she would have met him before she met Ghost. How would things be? And then she started kissing him, and they started having sex real crazy, butt naked sex, because you know how power do. I was like, oh, wow. But you know, Tasha was overdue to get some anyway. All right. Meanwhile, Proctor, he might be keeping evidence against Tommy and Ghost because they've been being sloppy about making sure that their evidence is gone, like the body and the fucking laptop. Hopefully he's not doing no shit like that because he's not their lawyer no more, so he might need to protect himself, but hopefully he's not shiesty like that. But Ghost went to go meet with him and shit, you know, because he wanted to talk to him about that. Meanwhile, Ghost standing across the street while the detective pulled up on Proctor and they was talking. Ghost probably couldn't hear what they were saying, but I know he was in the cut like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm pretty sure next episode he's going to go talk to Proctor and see what the hell is up with everything. Let's see. All right, now we get into the end of it. Tommy, okay, Ghost finally gave Tommy that phone so he could call the old head in jail. So Tommy in the car smoking weed or whatever, he calls the old head. He like, what's up? You wanted me to call you or whatever. What's good? He said, I don't know how to say this, but I'm your dad. Tommy said, get the fuck out of here. My dad is dead. What do you want? So the old head started explaining how he is his father, you know, how he met his mother and everything. And he was like, I just want to meet you. You know what I'm saying? So he basically said he has a thing for redheads. He don't know what it is. And you should have saw Tommy's face if you did. Like, that's crazy because Tommy has a thing for redheads. So now he knows where he got that from. He got it from his father. So I can tell that Tommy is going to go see him out of curiosity. And plus that old head. Like, now Tommy knows where he get the street mentality and hood shit from. Now he knows where he's going to understand a lot once he meets his father and find out more about him. This episode was very dope, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It went off with a boom and it was just really good. So I want y'all to leave y'all comments below on how you felt about the episode, what you think is going to happen next, and what was the most juiciest part of this episode to you. Let me know what you thought the most juiciest part was. And also, I want to say shout out to all my new subscribers and, of course, my day ones. But I have new subscribers that I'm saying I appreciate y'all. And y'all just keep watching. I'm going to keep bringing y'all fire. You know what I'm saying? And again, remember, you can always email me at barzandrealshit@gmail.com. That's BARZ and realshit@gmail.com for any topics you would like me to talk about or if you need any advice on anything. All right, y'all. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I drop that fire. Mwah.